the two-piece combo.
Right.
Let's do.
Two-piece combo.
And so the two-piece for the listeners, for the gods, for Kuya, for Ariana, for everybody, is the part of the show where we are going to review a couple pieces of poetry. There's the big piece, which is a YouTube video. This week, this episode, it is Harry Baker. The poem, it's called 59, a love
Harry
poem.
Baker.
59, a love poem for lonely prime numbers. It is that. We're going to watch that and break it down right now.
59 wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. Realizes all his hairs on one side of his head, takes just under a minute to work out that it's because of the way that he slept he finds some clothes and gets dressed. He can't help but look in the mirror and be subtly impressed how he looks rough around the edges and yet casually messed. And as he glances out the window, sees a sight that he is blessed with of 60 from across the street. Now 60 was beautiful. Perfectly trimmed cuticles, dressed in something suitable.
Yo, like, I remember, no shade, but at the same time, it's like hella shade that like every time you look up Prime Poetry League, like my YouTube channel, like
this comes up
because it's Prime Or whatever.
Rude or crude.
Harry Baker.
Unimprovable. Right on time as usual. More on cue than a snooker ball, but like to play it super cool.
That wordplay's strong, though.
59 wanted to tell her. 60 thought 59 was odd.
It's cute.
See, one of his favorite films was 101 Dalmatians.
Bruh.
She preferred the sequel.
Bruh. Low-key dope.
He romanticized the idea they were star-crossed lovers. They could overcome the odds and evens because they had each other, while she maintained the strict rules imposed on her by her mother that separate could not be equal.
Like, all that work, like damn, like it's dope. It's like
it's packed in there.
Yeah,
too.
and
I mean, even the 101 is a prime number.
Right.
I'm just getting that right now. And 102, the sequel.
Ooh.
I'm getting it all. It's all downloading now. It's all down.
Sure enough, after 2 months of moping around, 61 days later, 61 was who he found. He had lost his keys and his parents were out, so one day after school he went into a house, and as he noticed the slightly wonky numbers on the door, he wondered why he never introduced himself before. She let him in, his jaw dropped.
His delivery kind of sounds like he's like whispering on some like yo, oil Olay, put it on your skin right now. 61, put all that on your skin, baby.
This is definitely like that swag piece where it's like if you a single artist out there.
Yeah.
You throw this one out there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo,
that girl in the
facts.
back. I'm gonna do that piece tonight.
Hey, baby,
I know
you
exactly what I'm gonna do tonight.
Hey, baby, you prime, baby. You know what I'm saying? So why don't we make 1 + 1? We're gonna make it 2, so we can make it even, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna divide that in the sheets, between the sheets. You know what
One of my favorite is like, man, I wrote that poem for you. Like, you didn't know me. Like, that don't matter. I still wrote that poem for you. You know.
What?
Not prone to jealousy, she looked him in the eyes and told him quite tenderly, "You're 59, I'm 61. Together we combine to become twice what 60 could ever be." And at this point, 59 had tears in his eyes. So glad to have this one-of-a-kind girl in his life. He told her the very definition of being prime was that only one in himself could his heart divide, and she was the one he wanted to give his heart to. She said she felt the same when she knew the films were half true, because that wasn't real love. The love was just a sample. When it came to real love, they were a prime example.
Hey, okay.
Hey.
Mad witty.
Hey.
That's one of those pieces too that like you hear, or I hear at least, and I get a little jealous. Like, how do you do that, G? How did you do that?
Yeah,
I want to know exactly how you wrote that.
Out of 10, if this was on a, if
we
slam,
slamming right now.
we slamming.
We rate everything. We rate everything.
I never judge slam, but okay. What my score on that?
Yes.
I want to see what else he's got. I'm gonna give him like a 9.2.
Hey,
all right, I feel that.
For sure.
Because you want to see him in that second round.
I want to see him in that second round.
I can see like.
If this was like off the bat slam,
round 1.
I'm gonna push him through.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get a 10.
Fact.
What else is coming up? And I don't want to see him get pushed out because feels or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But as a piece, like in this room right now, I'm gonna say like a 9. Yeah, I'm gonna say a 9. Yeah, like I feel like the performance was kind of weak. I feel like there was like moments where it was like, like what, bro? Like you
slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down. Because there's a reason to. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Harry Baker. Gotta separate him from a rapper.
Yeah, word.
it's a slick piece. It's good.
It's really well
It's
done.
slick. It's slick. Oh God,
And you come on, that engineer brain, like
yeah,
this is right up your alley, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. It hits all the notes that I like. It's 9. It's a 9.3. It's like,
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Oh.
I gotta be real with it. It's
There
like,
you go.
damn it, Harry, you get this one. You get this one.
I think we can all agree though, if we're watching this slam and he's the first one, like we want to see him get
Right.
there. For
I mean,
sure,
and
for
like
sure,
he
for
was
sure.
he was also like a world champ for 1 year. I forgot.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, he's clearly skilled.
Yeah. Getting it. That's
Cool.
the first part of the
All
two
right.
piece. Shouts out to Harry Baker. Again, you can find that online. 59, a love poem for lonely prime numbers. He did it at a TEDx. He did like a hip hop version of it. If you want to listen to that, I don't suggest that. It's just not as good as that was.
Y'all watch the Pink Clique on YouTube, so y'all know what to do.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, ride, survive.
Thank y'all.
Love y'all.